Now, what we're going to do is this. So right now, we've configured R1, and we are now going to R2. And I said the interface on R2 connecting to R1, what's the interface? Can you give me that interface, Michael? Michael, what's the interface from R2 to R1? Yeah, what interface? F00. Cool. Now, so on interface F00, remember, what should be the IP address of F00 on R2? Oren, can you tell me what the IP address will be?
192.168.1.254.
Correct. So let's go here and
that was right.
Yeah. So
I had no confidence in it.
well, it becomes muscle memory after a while. Don't worry.
Okay.
So now he ran this. I don't know who ran this command, but someone did run this command and showed this, listed the IP addresses, or showed the. Oh, this one showed the neighbor.
Yeah, I was on a previous page of my notes and typed OSPF command in.
Okay, so over here we see that F0. Look at this. This is router 2. I'm not trying to get you confused. This is router 2. So and someone someone used the command show IP OSPF interface brief to list the interfaces that are running OSPF, and by doing so, it spewed out this information, all this information. Now, from all this information, we can see that the F00 is, what's the IP address?
That's it.
Okay, and the mask is slash what?
30.
All right, cool. Is that the correct mask? Junior, is that the correct mask? Junior, you can actually type in the chat menu if you don't want to speak. So is that the correct mask? Junior?
As long as we're looking at the chat.
Okay. Or Michael, can you tell me, is that the correct mask for that interface? No. So
no.
Yep, and the reason is because it should be a /24.
Yeah.
And that is, so that's how you troubleshoot. You get what I'm saying? So troubleshooting means pay attention to all the nuances by looking at everything and be very careful, because in the lab, in the exam, they're going to give you a lab like this and just tell you, oh, so part is spoiled, so get it fixed. And it's not going to be that complex. I'm actually making mine more complex. It's not going to be that complex, but I wanted to make it as complex to get used to it. But if you need to be able to look, you run show commands, interpret it, and know what is wrong and fix it. So if you look at it, the subnet mask should be /24. But instead, we see /30. I'm going to quickly, Alex, I'm going to ask you the question. Alex, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So for Alex, can you tell me another command I can use to actually show the IP addresses and masks?
Sure.
Can you type it in on router 2? Yeah. So Alex, you just let me do this. So, oops, sorry, Alex, my bad.
Hurting me.
All right, cool. Show protocol. Okay. So that command actually lists the the interfaces, the IP addresses, and the mask. So if that's the case, Michael, can you please correct the interface F00 and give it the right mask. Nice. So you're in router 2, right? Cool. Yeah. So Alex is going there. Config T interface
I'm not doing
F.
anything.
Yeah. No. Oh, no, Alex. Sorry. I mean Michael.
Or yeah.
Michael. Sorry. My bad. Michael. No. Go ahead. You. Not Alex. Shoo, Alex. Shoo.
It's not my fault you said my name.
All right, so 192.168.1, yeah. No, that's the wrong IP address. Remember, it's the last available IP address.
254.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back.
All right, cool, no problem. Nope, that's not the last available IP address. Yep, that's it. But you actually missed it there. It's 2, yeah,
There you
okay.
go.
1, yeah, that's it, cool. Nope, that's the wrong mask. And actually, that's the wrong command. But
It's the right command. It's just
no, it's the wrong
part
command.
of it is missing.
It's the wrong command. But type it 0 enter. It's the wrong command. Now another thing you should notice is when you see that arrow, that tells you where you actually missed it. So what should be there? Address, correct. That's it. That should work. And can you type do show protocols so we can see?
That's also a good sign right there.
Yep. And see, it goes up. Yeah, and that's why I actually had to configure the OSPF to work if you actually fix the problem between them. And right there, you can see here, I'm saying right there, as if you guys can see me pointing to the screen. Right here, you can see that OSPF is working here. You see that, Alex?
We were mentally pointing, yes.
Whatever. As you can see here, we have fast Ethernet F00 on router 2. It's up. The IP address is correct. The mask is correct.
The mask was wrong, and then he had to go do a no shut, right?
No, he had to do this. He had to go, first of all, so first of all, he had to go to config T. He now had to type IP this.
Yes.
Interface 00. Next, he had to type IP add this, right?
Yes.
And finally, he was able to, once he typed that he entered, and that solved everything. So just to confirm that he got it right, he did do show protocols, and that lists fast Ethernet F00, line is up, protocol is up, and the internet address as 192.168.124/24.
Go ahead.
So do show. So this is how. That's good. Whoever typed this, thank you for typing it. That's actually how you see the list of commands that were run. You see, do show history. That's the thing. So if you want to find out what commands were run, just type do show history. You see interface F00, 192.168.1.255. Yep. Do show protocols and exit, and that's it. So now let's find out if the neighbors are working. Junior, can you tell me, Junior, are you familiar with OSPF? Right? Just say yes or no. Oh, you are?
A little bit, but
Nice. A little bit is fine.
You know what? Just ask me
little
a question. I gotta tell you something, but that's okay. Go ahead.
A little bit is fine. So, how do we display neighbor routers, routers that are actually running OSPF relationship with each other? What command do you do to show the neighbors? OSPF neighbor. Yeah, OSPF neighbors.
OSPF neighbors. Show IP OSPF neighbors.
Okay, type it. Or tell
work.
someone to type it for you.
I'm not. I just logged in. I'm not connected to anything right now.
Oh, okay, cool. So if you want to go to GNSR2, that's how you could get to. Once you get into the access server, remember enable is Remember enable is the. I'm sorry, I'm saying enable. The enable password is Cisco. Just type GNSR2. Get to router 2.
Show IP OSPF neighbor.
Do show, yeah, space, yeah, you're correct. You're going there. IP, OSPF, neighbor, nice. You can tab if you want. The exam won't let you tab, but you can tab here. Nice. So here we go. So that's cool. So we did that. We also see something here. We see an attempt derouter. I'll go back into why we see that later. Okay, so that means we're done with router 1 and router 2, but that's not the whole thing. The whole lab is still down. So how about router 2 and router 3?
Let's review. Router 1 was fine. Router 2 had a bad mask. Okay.
And so moving on, we need to troubleshoot router 2, router 3.
Okay.
Anybody have an idea what to do?
Control
Or
Shift F6. I gotta get logged in on it.
no, you're still on router 2. We're still on router 2.
Oh, we gotta examine, right? Okay.
Yeah, so I want us to find out we need to troubleshoot R2, R3. So what's the first thing we need to do? What will you do?
We're gonna show the interfaces.
Cool, so do it. Show us the interfaces. That's
The
actually
only
good.
one I know what to do. No.
But yeah, I'm trying. You know what to do. Don't worry. It's muscle memory. The more you do it, the more you get. Oh,
And
okay.
we're looking for a frame relay going to R3.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, Alex. I didn't know that you can't tab it with. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You can't tab it with the do command. Yeah, you actually have to finish typing the whole thing. All right. So Michael says check router 2 S30 interface. Yeah, I think that's cool. So.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right. So how do we check that? We're actually going to be dealing with frame relay here. Now, what we want to find out is the link between R2 and R3 healthy? Is it okay? And the command you should use, Michael, can you tell me what the command is? No, don't use OSPF. Don't use OSPF. There's another command. I know you're good at OSPF. Well, let's just say you're not allowed to use show IP OSPF. What else would you do? Show protocols. That's actually good. Well, yeah, it's actually good stuff. Remember, you just didn't put a do. Remember the arrow?
Do show protocol.
Do show protocol. Nice. Cool. Now the interface, if you remember, the interface between R2 and R3 is what? Is so awkward trying to get this image up.
3.0.
3.0. Cool. So let's check it. So that means this is the interface we're looking at, right? Is the interface okay?
Up.
Is up? Cool. Now, is the IP address correct? Is the IP address correct? Can you confirm? If you have the image, check it. Is remember R2, R3 is 192.168.232/30. That is the network address, right? So 32 is 192.168.2.32/30. That's the network address. The mask is 30. So what's the first host? What's the first IP address for that network?
33.
Yeah, cool. So and 33 should belong to R2, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that means that this is correct, right? So the IP address is correct. Is the mask correct? Is the mask correct?
No, 24.
Are you sure? Check the image. R2, R3. You see the subnet, right?
Sure. Yes.
Cool. What's the mask here?
30.
Cool. Now, if we look at the results over here, is the mask correct?
It matches
Okay.
the box on the lower right.
All right, cool. So that means it's correct. Because that's the whole idea. We're trying to make sure we get to that state. You understand? So that means the IP address is correct. The mask is correct. The interface is up. So that's fine. So that's the first thing. So all those are fine. What's the next step? Michael?
I would go to router 3 and look at.
No. That's not all. Remember. If you look at the wait. So I'm trying to get back here. If you look at the image, it says what? All serial interfaces use what? All serial interfaces use. Do you see that? Oren? Did I lose you?
Oh, you pick on me. When nobody's answering, you pick on me. All serial interfaces use frame relay. Only use first and last IP and network address.
All right.
Oren, he likes picking on everyone.
Do I see it? Do I see it? All serial interfaces use frame relay.
right, cool.
I think I do see it.
Ah,
By
you do
God,
see
I
it.
do see it. What was the question?
All right.